Hey guys, welcome back to Twin Time. Today I'm going to be teaching you step by step how to juggle. Let's get it on. First step, we're going to drop 2 balls and just start with 1 ball. This is the easiest way, guys. I'm telling you, it's easier than you think it is. It's fun. You could juggle anything. You don't just need a perfect ball. You could juggle. I've juggled an Amazon Alexa. I've juggled glasses. I've juggled so many eggs. You could show off to your friends whatever you want. So first up, you're going to take 1 ball and go right, left. Just throw it to your other hand. I recommend maybe throwing it about a foot high, a little higher than your head, just like this. Your goal is to get it to land good without looking at your hands. So the whole time when you're juggling, if you look up jugglers, they look kind of up like this. And you watch the peak of the ball. So right now I'm watching the top of the ball. So once it gets to its peak, watch there. And based on where you could see at the peak, you could catch it without having to look down like that. So if I throw it up here, I could catch it. Even though it's high, I don't have to look where it's going to catch it. So just get really used to this. A big point of juggling is you have to get used to all the steps. So there's gonna be 3 steps, maybe 4. And you have to first do each step and get really good at them. You can't just be okay at the steps. So keep practicing until you get really good at this. Right, left, right, left. And then you could also practice going low too. And going fast too. Practice other things. And you could get better at it. It's basically time. The more time you practice, the better you will get. And if you do follow each step, you will be able to juggle by the end of this video. So keep practicing. Almost done. Okay, once you think you've got some good practice in, by the way, if you want, you can pause this video and keep practicing. You're gonna grab a second ball. Now this is what you're gonna do next. So when you juggle, you're throwing in an X pattern, kind of like that. So let me show you. Boom, boom, you're throwing inside like that. You're not throwing outside like that, you're throwing in. So it's gonna be like throw in, and you're gonna throw inwards, and the next ball will come in, and the next ball will come in. So they're all going in like that, see? And if you want, you can also slow the video down and watch the juggling. It goes inward. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take 2 balls, and just like you just practiced, you're gonna throw it. Now before you catch it, you're gonna throw the second ball. So throw it right there. This is gonna be the harder step. This is what most people mess up on. So what you're doing, throw. And also, if you think the balls are gonna collide, what I recommend is throw it instead of going straight up. Some people tend to throw up like that. Throw it more angled like that. Angle it. So you have to angle the throw. You can also start wider and angle it like that. So start wider if that's hard for you. Angle it, boom, throw that. Make sure you practice with both hands. So start with your left hand, boom. Start with your right hand, boom. So now when I first started, yeah, it's kind of like messy and choppy, and like it might look like that, and like you might do some bad throws. But that's the whole point about it. You have to practice how your fingers have to flick it just right to get it to your other hand. Just like that, and you will get it with practice. So you're gonna throw it like that. It's basically an X pattern. Practice with both hands. Boom, boom, like that. And you wanna throw the second ball once the first ball you throw is about right there at its peak. So once this ball is at this top point, throw the second one. So boom, throw that. And then you also have to be ready to catch this. This is why you don't look down. So if you throw and look down, then you're not gonna see this ball. Always look up and get ready to catch that. Look up, catch this one. So remember to catch the first ball like that. So if you want, you could slow this down and look extra careful. Just get good at this. Now another thing you could do is also practice lower, like this. This is gonna be harder. So low juggling is always gonna be harder, and practice high juggling. Just 2 balls. And then what you could also do as more practice is in one hand go like that. I don't know if you guys could do this, but if you practice it, you can. I could maybe teach that in another video, how to juggle 4 balls. But you throw one up, and then when it gets to the top, you're gonna get this ball and throw it around up like that. So boom, 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 like this. And this is also gonna help your speed in juggling. So you could do that, boom, do that. Do it in the other hand. You don't have to do these exercises though, just if you wanna get extra good at it. But mainly right now, you just need to practice this. Now, once you think you've gotten very good at this and solid, this is what you're gonna do. Pick up your 3rd ball, and now start with your dominant hand here. So my dominant hand is my right hand. I don't know if it looks like the left to you guys, but this is my right hand. I'm gonna start with 2 balls in my right hand, 1 in my left hand. Now, if your dominant hand is left, start with that. That's fine too. Now, we're gonna throw just like we did before. Right, starting with our right hand with 2 balls. If you're left-handed, again, left hand. 1, 2, catch it. Just like that. 1, 2, catch. That's what we just did. Right hand first, left underneath, catch. Like that. Now, as you see, there's that open gap right here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna throw the 3rd ball. This part gets tricky. 1, 2, 3. Like that. Now, it is sometimes hard to catch. If you have like baseballs or whatever you have, if it's big, then it will be hard to catch it sometimes. So 1, 2, throw the 3rd ball. So it's basically the same thing you just did where we 1, 2, how you throw it under. 1, 2, you're throwing it under again. So now imagine, which you guys should have practiced in the left hand too. Left first, right. So that would be right, left, and throw another one. So now also slow this part down, and you could see what I'm doing. It's not too difficult if you just practice. Throw a 3rd one. This is all we're doing right now. 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So now we're just practicing getting 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Now that we got here, we're basically juggling. We're doing 3, and now just do 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Throw another one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, you need to practice all the steps a lot. Take a good 10-15 minutes practicing it, or if you're a fast learner, you could do less. Whatever works for you. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And remember to practice everything with both sides. That's a big thing for juggling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And basically, once you've done 5, you could basically go forever. It's the same thing. Throw it in, throw it in, throw it in, throw it in, throw it in. The same what we did for 2 balls. Throw it in. Throw it in. You're just doing it once. Throw it in. So now you're just doing it more. Throw it in. Throw it in. Throw it in. You just have to be ready to catch each ball and throw them all inside. Now I want you to leave a comment if you learned good. If not, keep practicing. Now I'm going to go over some things you might be having trouble with. 1, you might be having trouble with it just looking messy because you're not throwing it in good spots. If it looks kind of like this and you're not catching it good, this is what you need to practice. You need to practice back to the basics. Practice getting it to your hand better. A lot of people, when they try to juggle, they tend to be able to do it, like have the reflexes, but their throws aren't good. Their throws will be off, like this, and their juggling looks all crazy and messy like that. You're reaching around. We need to practice getting it to our hand, and that has to be natural. It has to be like muscle memory. You need to get that to your hand every time. You just want it to be as natural as you can, and once you do that, you know to throw it in the right spot, kind of up, to get your juggling smooth. And yes, sometimes that does happen. The balls will collide if you're throwing too close. So that's why some people do more wide juggling, like that. And then also you could juggle high for more practice. You could juggle low. This is what gets tricky. Once you do that, you could juggle. I hope you learned. And then coming up, I will have more tutorials. There's more things you do. So I want you to watch this red ball right here. Watch this ball. Instead of throwing inside like that, I can throw outside. See that? Outside, outside, outside. So my right hand's throwing outside. My left hand's throwing inside. And you could also throw outside with everyone, and that's called a reverse cascade. So this is called a cascade. It's normal juggling. Reverse cascade is going the opposite way. And then also there's cool tricks like Mill's mess. And I'll teach those all to you guys. First, I recommend learning the normal cascade though. Juggling is super fun. You could do so many things with it. You could juggle so many things, like that cup over there. I could juggle a lot. Anything that you could throw, you could juggle. It's super fun. It's a fun hobby to do when you're bored, and it's amazing. So I hope you guys learned well. Leave me a comment if this did help, and I will do more tutorials. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.